I am indebted to Professor P.N. Singh sir. Yeah. Professor P.N. Singh sir for inviting me, and equally Professor Lokesh Jindal sir for giving this opportunity to interact with dignitaries and fellow colleagues. Actually, we are here just to learn from each other. So that is my basic idea. We are all at the equal footing. A lot of things I will also learn from you. So today's session was on idea, best practices and idea sharing. So my senior colleagues, they have already talked about at a macro level and very structured, in a very structured way. They have, like NAC prescribed criteria. They have told you what needs to be done. But here, I will take you directly to this field. All the time, I always take my students to the field. Let us go to the field now. So field is my college only. Field is my college, that is Samlal College. Here the college which I inherited in 2015. College, आप देख पा रहे हैं college 3 मंजिल है, 3-storied building, 2-story था, तीसरा था नहीं. And everything was in a mess. Even new building was not there in the college. The area of Delhi, it is one of the oldest colleges of Delhi University, and it is the first college established in East Delhi, but highly neglected and surrounded with a lot of unauthorized colonies, full of population. And the college is having around 7,000 students, 6,500 morning and evening batch. 2 colleges are running from the same campus. And can you just tell me, imagine how many area we are operating in? Only 7.5 acres. Whereas JNU has similar students, they have around 400 to 500 acres. So this kind of a background, we have inherited that kind of a college. Whatever, as you say, best practices. First, we have to bring positivity to the campus. When I landed on the campus, the first, Swachh Bharat. So it has to be started from the very grassroots level. We have to work, nothing else. And secondly, when you start, looking at the way you start, looking at, because being a principal, our job needs to be, as researchers also, we need to be very, very observant. What are the problems? What are the problems in the campus? So I will be more comfortable here. Yeah. So this is every institution has a mission, vision and vision. And another thing I tell you, a lot of us take it that the vision is a fixed, it is a fixed statement. So we have to, with times, we have to change our vision. But it's always better to make your vision institutionalized also. Take it to your governing council, take it to your governing body. There also you discuss. A lot of stakeholders you discuss, then finally get it approved from your governing council. So that way you can take, institutionalize your this vision and mission. And I'll just show you, this is a brief of our field, that is my college, is a story of a turnaround story of a college, which was, you can say, with lot of difficulty, we got it accredited with a B+ in 2016. So it has turned around now A++ within a span of 7 years. So it is not about, we don't work for, first, to me, as is the little bit experience I have, never ever work for nothing. So we have to work for institutional building. We have to work for bringing changes in the institution. Automatically NAC will follow, automatically NIF will follow, all rankings will follow. So only thing we have to positively contribute towards the institution in every field. Another example I just give, when I landed at my institution, I saw all the time students are loitering. And my college was known for, Delhi, it was very infamous for the other reasons than academics. All those kind of things, all the time it was very, very infamous for that. I had many stories which even I didn't know before I landed there. So I tried, what is the reason? Because all those time students are also, that's a heavy mass of students, around 6,000 students are there. Only 2-story building was there, new campus, a new building was not even constructed. So where will they get? Where will they go? All the time they are loitering in the campus. So first start was to, build some infrastructure for the students. And another thing I noticed is that which should be there in every and each college, there has to be meaningful engagement of the students. If students are engaged, then automatically there will be positivity, they will be engaged, so positively there won't be any negativity in the campus, no space for any fighting. So those campus problems, discipline issues will be also be automatically handled. So that also we need to be very, very observant. Then another thing also, all of us also gripping another issue, which is the absenteeism, both at the student level also and the other level also. So when you talk about students, when you start actively engaging in students, for that reason also all the time we need to be thinking leaders. We have to bring innovation in our thinking also. With your team also, we need to discuss a lot of things. We need to find out how they need to be engaged. So what we did in 15-16, we started a lot of centers. Even NEP was discussion was also there, document is also started preparing. We have in the background knowledge what is going to come. So we started preparing ourselves. We started 7 centers if I'm forgetting it, 15-16. Starting with Center for Holistic Development, Center for Industry Interaction, Center for Skill Development, Center for Women Development. So likewise, Innovation Council, gradually we started establishing all the centers with it. We made them institutionalized, take it to the governing body. Then all the time encouraging the faculties, and they also selected students. You see, one center at least engaged 20-25 students and 5 to 7 faculties. So they also bring a lot of ideas. And this cross-fertilization ideas, and then we will tell them, go for some collaboration with ICCSR, UGC, all the funding agencies, scout for meaningful programs. Then you can have tie-up, they will come out fundings. So all my centers are now self-sufficient, they are somewhere the other, somebody is organizing something with the help of Bombay Stock Exchange, somebody with the National Scale Development Corporation. So likewise, they are now self-sufficient. And the kind of progression they are also bringing to the campus, that is also amazing. And it is at a very, very no cost. It's a very negligible cost. Only thing we need to all the time proactively think and bring them on, give them something to think about and bring something new. So likewise, so first of all, I wrote this identifying issues, problems and opportunities. Then I saw the vision of our founders was so noble, because in 1964 they established this college in the most remote and backward area of Delhi. They could have easily established in anywhere in the Delhi, like South Delhi or any of the prominent areas, but there is a mission behind establishing this institution at that part of Delhi, because they wanted to bring quality education to the rich, to the underprivileged, to the backward areas of Delhi, and to the girl students. So that was our founders' vision. So there are also a lot of opportunities lies to serve to the society. So you have to think about also society, how to connect with the society. Then our college is also known for its sports. One thing very good which I inherited is that our college was known very good in sports. We promote hockey in Delhi at least. That was a prime sport for us. Besides that, there are 12 other sports. Then we thought, why can't we offer these facilities to the nearby students of the schools, poor students. They can also get benefit of this, and they can be coached by our appointed coaches. So that instantly we provided. So all the time we need to think about and what benefit we can give back to the society. Unfortunately, all the principles, we have also somewhere or the other where our time has come to pay back to the society. In some way or other, all the time we must also think that all the time we are completely detaching ourselves from the institution, ourselves from the homes also. We are thinking how to pay back to the society. This way also we are contributing towards nation building. So some of the innovative approaches, and automatically this will follow. I will just show you so if I pen down my problems with academic limited, we have very limited courses, deficiency in teaching or learning courses. I'll just give you another example. If I take about absenteeism of the teachers, it's very, very difficult for the principals, all of you know, to take rounds physically all the time, bringing out the notices. So we have to think very, very innovative, how to plug that. So what I did is that is also secret. So nothing can spare other than taking rounds. Okay, but I have also limitations. We have also 2 legs only. All the time we cannot take rounds. So what I did that, I have put a timetable, online, real-time online timetable. I connected that timetable in my principal's office and one in the staff room. So that also worked wonderfully. So there is a peer pressure in the staff room. He is having tea at his scheduled class, others will look at him. So automatically there is a pressure, he will go to the classroom. So that trick also worked. So all the time you need to think, how to develop some kind of a mechanism, so automatically classes will also follow. And students also, you need to engage them, so that will also bring a lot of positivity in the campus. Then student engagement and capacity building. That is, all of us are doing a must be at your space also. And my seniors also, they have told you, your context is different, my context is different. Everybody is, in somewhere or other, we are also contributing and trying to contribute. We can learn from each other. Another thing today also you can take back from this classroom is onwards, tomorrow onwards, we can implement it. Lot of government has lot of programs now for internships. So tomorrow onwards, you can connect your students through Internshala. Another is AICT internship programs. Just encourage your students, even if you can organize at the college, go to their website, make your students register with that portals. So automatically they will take care of, and appoint one teacher as your nodal officer for connecting with the Internshala and the AICT portal. Through that will also bring a lot of changes, and you get bulk internship opportunities for your students. And only last year I am giving you a figure of 863, and most of them they are doing some online internships also. So this opportunity is earlier provided to engineering students by AICT. Now it is being given to all stream students. And Internshala is also doing a fantastic job for last 2-3 years. Even during Corona times, they had also given a lot of internships to the students. So likewise, all the time we need to scout for, besides our regular, sending students to the corporate and bringing corporates to the college through your interactions. And so these are the other some kind of different approaches. Then another thing also you can, innovative approaches, I'll come to that straight I am coming, that is, Innovation Council scheme is coming from Minister of Education. So please take benefit of this. Establish an Innovation Council in your own college. So automatically the rest of the process will follow. I'm just giving, I'm not doing anything. There are a number of opportunities given by the government where automatically you just channelize, just explore these opportunities, bring out those opportunities, start in your own campuses. So you see the result, automatically the result will follow. Now last year we are 3-star rated. First year we got a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. So now we'll take it, we upscale it. Now the time has come, we have to really produce something. We are not an engineering institution, still there. Students have unlimited capabilities. With a team they can build, they can bring some innovation, we can go for a patent. So that culture is bringing up. So we have taken up from that event, organizing an event. That was the first step. So now gradually we are building our blocks. So these are some of the centers. Another very good scheme came from the government that also explored is Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. Initially they also funded little bit, but really it helped so much from my students and my faculties. They are so taken in awe by this scheme. So that has also given them some opportunities to serve to the society. The money came and money went, very minuscule amount for a year, but the kind of connect that has left in the campus itself with the villages. So that scheme is still continuing in my college, and people are voluntarily they are doing that work. So this kind of lots of, and another addition is very recently is that 2 years back when the NEP was announced, we are one of the first movers in that. We established Saraswati IKS Center, and to my pleasure, I must announce that we have a tie-up with now AICT also. We are doing a lot of meaningful programs. We have AICT projects also. We are also contributing positively towards this implementation of NEP. And these innovative approaches, whether it is Institutional Innovation Council, Saraswati IPS Center, we have skill development festivals. Nobody has ever stopped us from organizing skill festivals. Can you ever given a thought that culinary, that is also skill. We promoted that university chef competition 15-16, and this is the 7th edition. Can you imagine that Nita Mehta, every year she comes and sit in my college for 3 days. They also sponsor. Everything is sponsored by all the good chefs and people of the stature of Nita Mehta. So we have to think something differently and bring them to the campus itself. Then use Spandana. You can have your local industry or skill festivals where you can have your showcase their products. They will be promoted and your students will learn something, and that startup culture will come into the campus. These are all some of the best practices we can learn each other. and we can share with each other. Besides, in 2018 also we had an exchange program with Finland, and without any funding from our side, the Finland government funded. So automatically these things reaches outside. So my college was selected, and 2 of my faculties and 4 of my students, they went to Finland for a month. They studied there, and 20 students and 7 faculties of Finland, they came and stay in my campus for 7 days, and 1 student and 1 faculty, they studied in 1 month. So these kind of things will also automatically fall out of your turnaround of your campus, your culture. Then now I told you, so when you are not working for that, only bringing positive change in the campus, automatically the results will gradually show to you. We have generated more than 1 crore funds from UGC, ICCR, DST, LIFTM, NSDC, DSC, NAC, CMO, even we have not left NAC, even we have taken their funding also. CMO, NISBOT, and many more. The list is endless. And most of all of these seminars, we don't do it, without any collaboration with any of the agencies. So that also given some kind of credibility to our seminars or conferences.
Sir, what is IKS?
Indian Knowledge System. Indian Knowledge System. Bharatiya Gyan Parampada. Yeah. So Innovation Council was established in 2018, and now it is a 3-star rating from the Ministry of Education. Another thing I told you, how many of in your institution you have solar power? Can you raise your hands, please? That's a very good response. Others also, please. So there are many government schemes. We explored it in 2015-16. And without any cost, we installed it from a government project. So accordingly, every government, and there are many agencies, we can easily explore it and put it in place in your campuses. So these are some of the snaps of our international project exchanges programs. Even the Finland ambassadors, she stayed in my campus for a day. These are our global footprints. These are our academic active collaboration, international collaborations in the last 6-7 years. These are some of the snaps of our skill development festivals. You see, these are university shape function. Another best practice we have taken, because we are very nearby to Jamna, river Jamna, and you know the kind of state of our river Jamna is. So that is also another our social responsibility to make some contribution towards Jamna. So we have also adopted some of the ghats of Jamna, where my students, they are going there, they are regularly cleaning it, and they have contributed, college also contributed some money to rejuvenate one ghat. So likewise, and on that note also we have started a Jamuna festival. Our cultural festival, nowadays we have renamed this Jamuna festival, and we are starting with the river Jamuna, then bringing it to the college. So some kind of connect to the society and bringing that awareness. We are doing like that. Another very important thing, though it might be sounding very, very small for Northeast and people from the other part, because flower and other beauty, nature, we are in that. But in my area of Delhi or India, in East Delhi, flower greenery is not everywhere. It's so congested. So we have started flower show 4-5 years back. East Delhi flower show. That has also become a very hit. And can you guess who are the most visitors or footfall? That is the local police. All the police stations, they are so amazed. So the local, it is called DCP in Delhi, like your SSP in your districts. So they instructed all the police stations to make a day to visit the flower shows. And whenever there is a police function, so there is a special request, send us some flower pots to our. So like that, you will also have a lot of goodwill generated in the outside, and that will also help in perception building of your campus. Okay. So this is what we do in Indian Knowledge Center, so Saraswati IKS Center. Even we have started giving internships to the students through this Saraswati IKS Center. And these are some of the impacts and outcomes of the policies and practices. Yes?
This internship scholarship from own sources?
No, from ASU. From ASU. Because we have reached that stage where we have collaboration with the ASU. Yeah. So these are some of the noted the best practices, which some of the you can have you have some of the practices which we don't have, so likewise we can learn from each other. And another thing also, today onwards also you can take it as I have listed one value-added courses which is also there in the mandate of the NEP. Every institution, we can easily start some skill courses, some value-added courses. It is negligible, at a very negligible cost. If you have a mathematics department, you can start a basic mathematics course without any, the teachers can be voluntarily, they can contribute. And some of the courses like artificial intelligence, machine learning, through which we have tied up with NILET, Ministry of Electronics and Telecommunication, and you can negotiate with them. So they have a special package for people like rural areas, remote part. So hardly they charge around 1,500 rupees, which is child can easily contribute towards availing that course. So tomorrow onwards you can also bring to your campus. NILET. NILET is the nodal agency. So they are offering this big data. So all very beautiful packaged courses, machine learning, artificial intelligence, which we are running 9 courses in my campus in collaboration with NILET. So these are some of our outreach and community engagement programs, which I hope all of us are also doing. These are some of the collaborations and other arrangements which one academic institution must do rather. This slide also.
Previous slide, sir.
Yeah, previous. Okay. I'll share it. I'll share this. If they are in that desktop, they can share this all of it. This uses the impact on students. Big jump in employment and internship opportunities. Now there is, recently we had because every time their campus recruitment is happening. But every year we observe only good companies come and good students, they have got some kind of opening in a company. So one thought came through our discussions that why not give it, this facility to all the students. Then many faculty said, no, sir, what will they do like a simple BA pass students and then simple BSc students. They don't have any opportunity for nobody would be takers. But we just like that, we started with a big, what you say, placement drive, job mela kind of a thing. And to my surprise, on that day also I saw the footfall and myself is surprised. Students are very well dressed up and they are in a queue. Around 800 students, they lined up, all the students almost. So that kind of for simple BA pass, BSc students, they also, and many companies came, so we could not arrange even in the rooms, we have to put them in stalls in the field. So that is also another experience where, every year there is a campus recruitment where you have your recruiters, 10, 12 companies, good companies come and they take your best of your students. But this is for your general students. That kind of a thing easily we can do.
So how do you feel about this developing environment?
I told you in a campus we have an active center for skill development. It is in the 8th year. So through skill development continuously we are training them. We are running skill courses through Bombay Stock Exchange also, NILET also I told you, and many other agencies. Plus we take trips to the corporate and we bring corporates through Center for Industry Interaction to the campus to learn from each other. So there is a connect with the corporate. So likewise, so there is a positivity in the campus. Students get trained, they start their own startups. So 13 startups now listed. Yeah, incubation center we have. Yes. And these are the automatical benefits which is also now, because faculty is same. I am just telling my faculty, my non-teaching staff, they are the same, but now there is a sea change. Because of bringing only positivity and holistic development culture in the campus, automatically the scenario has changed. And these are the responses from industry, around 2,000 placements and internships. In a very short span of time, more than 400 capacity building workshops, 15 value-added courses from NILET, BSc, partnership funding for free events and conferences. We are also a DBT Star College, collaboration funding with all premier funding agencies operating in the education sector. And these are our results, a successful turnaround, DBT Star College, remarkable improvement in examination results, successful international collaboration, top 100 best colleges in India for last 5 years, significant jump in placement internships, and another also ranking we have participated, that is ARIA, that is engineering students for engineering colleges, and it is run by AICT. Also there is also category of non-technical institution. There also we are adjudged as band performance. And most of their funding also from key agencies, more than 20 projects now operating in the campus. When I joined in 2015, another thing I must highlight, that not even a single conference, not even a single project worth mentioning. See the change in 7 years. And 3-star rating from IIC and awarded A++. That is our journey. So thank you very much for presently listening to me. Yes, most welcome. We can have exchange programs. We are most welcome.
Please give your mail,
Yeah. We are an art, science, commerce, all 3 streams. That is also, one of the. No engineering, sir. Plain sciences, BSc, the chemistry honors, mathematics honors. PG, we have PG. But in Delhi University, the PG, real sense of PG is being taught at the department level. We also take students. Only thing is that we do admit students to the PG courses, but their classes assessment is done at the university. Yeah. Distance, no sir. Distance, we have a separate, open learning, school of open learning at Delhi University. Yes sir. Yes sir. Everything is here. I'll tell them to share with you, sir.
Some questions, sir.
Yes, sir.
You said you have enrollments for 7,000.
6,500. We have morning and evening. Not exactly 2 shifts. So there is a class also, but we have to manage. Number of faculties, morning college we are 132, now will be expanding to 160, and evening around 90.
All are permanent.
No, not all. The permanent process is on.
The governing body pay, no?
Yeah.
These non-section posts.
No, that is I must tell you. In Delhi University, there is no concept of non-sanctioned post. It is a centrally funded institution. All are sanctioned by the UGC. So we can't employ a single faculty which is not sanctioned.
So that's the difference.
That is the difference.
Now I have. I have also more than 5,000 students.
Okay.
Now I have for arts stream. Arts stream only 21 regular posts. So the rest nearly 47 faculties. I have to engage them.
मैं तो आपको नमन करूँगा.
This is the situation where we are.
आपको नमस्कार आप सभी को. तो I could understand your plight.
So now we.
But sir, one thing, they are also, I don't know, through NEP also, NEP must have implemented in started. When NEP you can have that, what we are also, another thing I forgot to tell you because time is a big constraint. Our college is the oldest in East Delhi. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. One hotel also, you can also think about that, which is very successful. This year we have started implemented NEP in Delhi University. So Delhi University, what we did is that we have designated 5 colleges as hub colleges. And our college is also hub college. So we have 7 colleges with us in our cluster in East Delhi. So we are managing them. Managing means we have to streamline. As you said, we have a faculty crunch. At the one point of time, we are offering how many courses? 22 languages. 22 languages. In my college, I have only the capability of English. Okay, English and Hindi. There are 2 languages in my college. So we have to offer 22 languages to my students. I cannot deprive of a single child who wants to study, say, Assamese, who wants to study, say, any other language under the schedule, 22 languages we have to offer them. So there are teaching problems. But this semester, in the second semester, we'll be offering all 22. The first semester in my cluster, since we are heading the East Delhi, we could able to offer 16 languages. 2 languages we could not offer at the 11th hour. Those students we have shifted to the second semester. So 2 languages we are adding in this semester. So our bouquet will be 18 languages this time. So how we are managing in 7 colleges? Some colleges are Bengali, some of them have Urdu. So likewise we are managing. Wherever we don't have, we are pulling it from the university. We have a department of modern Indian languages in Delhi University. So there also they have some of the languages like Assamese is there, Punjabi is there. So we are pulling resources like this. And due to the technological revolution also, we have access to online teaching now. So we are adding those facilities. Same is also value-added courses and skill courses. So I think, sir, you can also do something like that. You can have to go for this, take help of the technology and make it available to the students. Otherwise, very difficult to manage it with 21 faculty. It's really very difficult. Yeah.
And then when we don't get any fund for this, part-time or contractual, any fund from the government. So we have to manage on our own now. Where will the money come? At the same time, government imposes has started with
Okay, sir, you have to talk to Kiranji, sir.
Now we cannot pay.
But no, sir, but since government is listening, in our case also we are 132. Now we will go up to 160. So likewise, things are coming. And in EWS also expansion, they will also give some additional posts. But again, it depends on your state government. Our is a central government. और कुछ सर?
नारायण जी, मैं आपको सबकी ओर से धन्यवाद बधाई सब देता हूँ। मैंने अभी आपको देखा है इसका आपको, मैं आऊँगा आपके कॉलेज में, वहाँ देखूँगा, क्योंकि हम वहाँ से यहाँ क्या ले आ सकते हैं।
बिल्कुल सर, मैं भी 2 चीजें सर आपसे तो तुरंत सीख लिया, 2 भी लेके बहुत कम समय में 2 चीजें। एक तो सर का मैं ये तो मुंह पे नहीं बोला जाता because we come from a culture where we don't praise somebody in front of him. But Sarkari humbleness simulated, though we tried at times also. That is also give round of applause from him. वो सभी के लिए हमारे लिए एक सेकंड सर का गेस्ट हाउस इंस्टेंटली मुझे वही नजर आया। आपने जो जहाँ पे खाना खाते हैं वो वाइब्रेंट टेबल, वो तो मैं अपने कैंटीन में जरूर डालूंगा।